The meatbag has decided that it would be educational and entertaining to show you how things might have turned out. If Sally had been a better guardian, while I have firmly given up on reasoning with you, I must admit I'm fully on board with making it clear you're not wanted anywhere on the internet where children can be found. Moreover, never in all recorded history across the entire galaxy has there ever been someone so out of touch with reality. At least without severe mental illness and/or drugs. Anyway, I present this could have been your life.
Hello again, Chance. I'm going to narrate this. Well, it's not a lecture, really, or a lesson. Oh, let's call it an exercise in futility. So, sit right there and come with me to witness what life would be like if things had gone better. For the purposes of this, we're going to completely ignore Ed. Much like life seems to have done, this will just be Chance and Sally. On this particular morning, we see Chance emerge from his house wearing the uniform of a food service employee. That is not, however, the most shocking thing about his appearance. What's left of his hair is neatly trimmed, and though still crooked, his teeth look like they've been brushed for the last 30 years. Moreover, his skin is completely free of bites and sores, leading one to believe that under his hat is nothing but smooth skin. He's happy to be going to work, you see, because he is saving up for a super gaming PC. With his vision, he's unable to get a driver's license, but he does have an ID card and a bank account. He also smells like soap.
Come on, Mom. I want to get there early. Mr. Hunt said if I kept up the hard work, he's going to give me a big raise.
Hold your horses, Chance. You still have 45 minutes before your shift starts. What are you going to do with so much time to spare? You're not going to hang around the playground, right?
No, Mom, I know I'm too old to be playing with kids, and just to be safe, I only go in there when we're closed to clean up. What I'm going to do is pick up the garbage around the building and get a head start on scrubbing the toilets. I really want that raise.
Good, man. That's what we like to hear. You'll get the raise. You've turned that franchise into the cleanest building in town. I even heard they're thinking about performing surgery in the ladies' room.
No, they aren't, Mom. Gosh, but they could. And thank you for saying that.
Well, that's a major difference. What do you think this Sally did differently? Let's go back in time to see. Things began when little Chance drew a picture of a, he said it was a dog. He's running up to Sally. He wants her approval. Now, I don't like to criticize children's work, and I don't have to, but Sally does. And rather than patting him on the head and uttering a rehearsed acknowledgement, she decides it would be better if Chance heard the truth from her.
Mom! Mom! Look at this awesome dog I drew. I could be an artist.
Oh, Chance, I'm sure you did your very best. And for you, it's very good. But honey, compared to real art, this isn't good at all.
You don't like it?
I like it because you drew it. I appreciate any effort you make. But if I tell you that this is good art, I'd be lying to you. And sweetheart, if I lie to you now, you'll only find out the truth later from people who don't care how you feel. I do. So please keep drawing, but don't think you'll be successful at it for a career. You're 16 years old, son. This is not even good for an 8-year-old.
I thought you said I was special.
You are, son, you are. But special doesn't always mean talented, and it breaks my heart to say this, but you are bad at art. I could tell you it's the prettiest thing I've ever seen, but that would be a lie. And you, being so trusting, would believe it. Then when you went to show other kids, they'd tell you the truth that it doesn't look much like a dog. And chance they wouldn't be nice about it. What I'm doing right now is trying to save you from real pain inflicted by schoolmates. After all, son, most kids your age are learning to drive and are coming into their own. They have no reason to humor you, and every reason to tear you down. I just don't want to see that happen.
No, you're wrong. This is just like in the movies, where the hero gets told by everyone that they suck, when really they are amazing.
Chance. Real life almost never works out like things do in the movies. I wish I had told you that sooner, but believe me, son, they are going to laugh at you. Please don't take that picture to school.
No, Mom. You just don't understand. I know I'm special. Deep in me, I can feel talent in my bloodlines. You're just jealous. I'm going to prove you wrong.
But Sally was right, and that day at school was really difficult for Chance. He started off so confident he'd prove Sally wrong, and as she predicted, almost immediately his classmates lined up to review his bad picture. He didn't want to admit Sally was right, so he didn't run to the administration and demand to be taken home. However, despite being one of the longest days he'd ever had at school, soon enough it was time for Sally to pick him up. His resolve melted as soon as he got in the car.
Mom, they were so mean to me. How did you know they were going to do that?
I just know what kids are like. I used to be one. Chance, I really wish you had the talent you think you do, but you don't. But that doesn't mean you have no talents at all. We just need to find what you are good at. Someday, you're going to be someone's most valuable employee and people won't laugh at you anymore. You just wait, son. Things will get better.
Maybe I could be a rock star.
No, son. I'm afraid you don't have the voice for singing or the coordination to play a complicated instrument. You will probably never be famous, but you can be respected. We'll talk about it more at home.
She stuck with it, patiently explaining away every unrealistic aspiration. Eventually, Chance discovered he had a talent for cleaning. When Sally told him what a great job he did, Chance was immediately hooked on the positive feedback he got. He also enjoyed how things were after they had been cleaned. His room became spotless like the rest of the house. During his job interview, he showed the manager his skill by cleaning the toilet they thought could not be cleaned. Chance was hired on the spot. Sally also recognized he had an unhealthy obsession with children, so she went back to work herself to pay for psychiatric treatment. After a few years, Sally didn't catch him staring at the daycare behind their house. Sally also made it her mission to prepare Chance for her eventual departure from life. He learned why it was important to bathe, how to balance a bank book with the help of a computer, and other skills he'd need to know. Chance even learned how to tie his shoes. When Sally did eventually pass on, Chance was devastated, but he did not end up on the street or in prison. This could have been your life, Chance. What do you think will happen when your Sally dies?
Oh man, it sucks to be you. When she's gone, you're going to be screwed. And since you've been such a sick asshole, nobody will cry for you, Chance. If I were you, I'd start learning about life. Or at least enjoy the time you have left with her. When she's gone, she's gone.
So, Chance, do you still think Sally is the best mom ever?